Ashton with your exercise of the week. This week we're going to do a plank, but with a twist, literally. So we're going to do a plank with rotation in it. So the reason I'm giving you this exercise this week is because we're going to be looking at core engagement, as we usually do, and the stability coming from deep within the body, while we can still maintain movement in the more external parts of our body, in the extremities. So we're going to engage the core to hold our neutral, and this time you're not going to be assisted by the ground in your neutral, you have to hold it yourself, and you're kind of working a little bit against gravity, so you've got to work a little bit harder. Then we're going to twist the hips alternately to the ground. So this teaches you to keep your hips square when you use them. So sometimes you need to, push your inside hip a little bit forward to assist the horse. And you also want to have control of your hips so the horse doesn't take over. And also when you do use your hips, that you don't use them inefficiently and let them drop out to the side. So this will teach you to stay stable. Again, we're disassociating the top half of the body from the bottom half. So you're going to stay stable in the shoulders this time, whereas last week we maintained stillness and stability in the lower half of the body and we moved the top. Now we're going to maintain the stillness and stability in the top half of the body and rotate the hips, and trying to get good rotational control of the hips. So the horse can't do what he wants with us, but also we keep the hips nice and square and stable when we do use them. So you don't need any extra equipment. You're going to pop your arms down on the ground. So you want your elbows under your shoulders and your fists fairly well together. And then we're going to go out into a nice plank position. So you want to make sure that your feet, I want to have them about hip width here on my toes at a nice neutral. So now you've got to maintain your neutral, engage the core. So you want to make sure the abs are lifting up to protect the back. So the feeling would be like you want to do a cat stretch. So the abs pull up, but you're not actually moving the back. So kind of have that feeling while you do the exercise. Okay, checking my alignment, fixing my hair. Okay, so from here, we're going to tip one hip to the ground and then back, and breathe out to do the other hip down to the ground and back up. So we're just doing this. I'm trying to keep my shoulders pretty square, my neck long, my body lifting up. So every time in between, I'm coming back to that neutral, not up here. I don't want my bum up in the air. And I'm trying, when I do the twist, I'm trying to twist that hip down and almost under my body rather than to take it out to the side. It's not so easy to see from the side, but hopefully you can see the difference between doing that and just throwing my pelvis around to doing that and taking the hip under me and under me. I'm trying to keep my shoulders down my back so I have good shoulder stability as well. So see how you go. As usual, it's technique that trumps the number of repetitions, but also don't forget you got to test yourself. So don't just kind of pike out a bit too early, but make sure you're maintaining all these nice alignments. Have fun.